time has finally come to review the Dario Argento version.
You can't. Not yet. There's still one more version left to review.
You're just stalling for time, delaying the inevitable. There are no more versions that came before 1998.
Yes, there is. What about The Phantom Lover?
Well, that doesn't count. That's just a remake of Song at Midnight. It's not really a Phantom movie.
It is so a Phantom movie. Anyway, you reviewed Song at Midnight and Eyes Without a Face, and those weren't Phantom movies either. Oh, come on, Eric. Let me watch one last good version, and I promise I'll at least try to watch some of Dario Argento's movie next time.
I suppose so. There better not be any subtitles in it.
Beneath the opera house, he's always there. He watches phantom films down in his bed. And though he's struggling to make it late, the phantom reviewer will watch each version
Phantom Lover is a remake of Song at Midnight, the Chinese version of Phantom of the Opera. You might want to check out my review of that first, because Phantom Lover follows the same basic plot. The original movie was very steeped in Chinese political history, which makes it hard to follow for a Western perspective, and that's not helped by the awful subtitling either. In empty court there flies firefly flows, and in high pedestal there walks and foxes. There walks and foxes? Thankfully, Phantom Lover has none of these problems. The movie's from Hong Kong and was dubbed into English, and they lose the political subplot in favour of a much simpler Romeo and Juliet style tragedy. Whereas the original Phantom novel used the opera Faust as the backdrop, in this one the opera is Romeo and Juliet, and it also parallels the plight of the main characters. The movie begins in 1936 with a travelling troupe of pretty useless actors and singers arriving at a dilapidated old opera house to perform.
And they call it hot blood. I call it blood curdling.
I have to say the cinematography in this movie is great, and it brilliantly contrasts the bleak desolation of the ruined opera house with flashbacks of its heyday. Everything that's set in the 1930s has a bleak, almost monochrome palette, while the 1920s are shown in vibrant colours and strong reds. One of the singers, called Ray, sees a girl running around the opera house. The clumsy oaf puts his foot in it. I wonder if he's related to Short Round from Temple of Doom.
Very funny.
Ray talks to the caretaker of the theatre, and we get a lengthy flashback explaining the tragic story of Song Damping, a world-famous singer. He's in a doomed romance with Yin Yan, the daughter of a factory owner. This relationship can never work. Damping is seen as a menace to the established order of things, with his modern Western-style plays accused of corrupting the youth with their simple Western
Why do you
messages.
lie? You said you had a stomachache, so what are you doing here? Song Damping, get off the stage at once. This nonsense has to end.
Plus, she's already promised in marriage to marry this guy, Lao Ting, who is the son of the richest man in town. What kind of inbred mutant hillbilly is this? Look at him.
Hello, Union.
Yes, Union, you belong to me now. Oh?
What the hell was that?
Oh?
I love this scene where he has to give this little speech.
Well, actually, it's no big deal, but
What is he, Jerry Lewis?
I just want to announce that
What's the matter, child?
My stomach hurts.
How bad is it? Maybe you need to rest. But
Yes, I'm really sorry.
Wait.
I can't stand his Jerry Lewis impressions anymore. They hurt my stomach.
all right. Easy now.
Lady!
Anyway, Damping has spent his whole fortune on building this beautiful opera house. Yin Yan sneaks out to meet with him and watch his performances.
你为我落泪，跟我伤悲。
Leslie Cheung, who plays Damping, is a great actor and singer, and incidentally wrote 3 of the songs for this film, but he committed suicide in 2003 after a struggle with depression. What a waste of great talent. The lovers plan to secretly elope, but the plan fails and Yin Yan is caught, along with her maid.
Break that woman's leg.
Ouch! That's harsh, man.
Good evening, sir.
Damping is disfigured when cronies throw acid right in his face and set fire to his beloved theatre.
They set the theater on fire! They killed Mrs. Song Ping! They killed... Open the door, please! How could you do this?
Meanwhile, Yin Yan has to marry this inbred freak. He's not happy at all when he doesn't see red on the wedding night.
You love you! Darling! You're not even worth it, you slut! You got that torn! Not a virgin anymore. Are you sure of it?
Are you sure you were putting it in the right hole, son?
You idiot!
Back in the 1930s, Ray discovers that Damping isn't dead, of course.
Who's there?
I love this ghostly build-up to when he meets him for the first time. His outfit reminds me of Darkman.
Are you?
I'm Song Ping.
You're supposed to have died in the fire.
Do I look dead to you?
Just listen to that voice.
You know, I've been listening to you. You're not bad at all. So, would you like to be famous?
Yes, sir. I do.
Then perform that.
The second part of the film deals with Damping tutoring Ray to sound just like him. However, Damping isn't doing this just to boost Ray's career. He has other plans in mind. Yin Yang comes to the theatre every full moon to hear Damping's voice, and she's so crazy with grief that she takes Ray to be Damping.
You think I'm just copying the voice of Song Ping?
Don't be silly, Damping.
So she's Yun Yang.
Can't you see the crowd standing in the rain just to hear you sing? They simply adore you, dear.
So that's what it is. You taught me to sound like you just for your girlfriend's sake.
Not bad. In fact, you did extremely well today. Did you see how she easily took you from me? For 10 years, I've watched her living in misery. I just want to make her happy.
You're not dead. Why don't you go see her then? I've had it.
If you try to leave, you're dead.
You're crazy like her. You don't need me. You know what you really need? A doctor!
No doctor can help me now.
Oh, so that's why you hide up in the attic.